Okay, question 7 on foundation paper 2. Shay has B books. Now, before I go on to the rest of it, what that means is that he has a number of books that we don't know. So what we do with this is we treat B as if it is a number, and and then what we have to think about is later on is how would we use that in a sum to figure things out. Okay, Wilma has 5 fewer books than Shay. Write an expression to show the number of books that Wilma has. Okay, now form and expressions is video 16 on Corbett Maths. I know that looks a little bit intimidating. Write an expression. An expression just means something with letters, letters and numbers in it, but no equal sign. Okay, now we know that Wilma has 5 fewer books than Shay, and we know that Shay has B letters. Let me think about it. If I told you that Shay had 10 books, sorry, where am I getting letters from? If I told you that Shay had 10 books, then to figure out how many Wilma would have, we'd do 10, take away 5. So if Shay has B books, we just do that to B. We just do B minus 5, and that's it. That is an expression. Okay. Part 2. Ellie has 3 times as many books as Wilma. Write an expression to show the number of books that Ellie has. Well, if it's 3 times it, I want to do 3 times whatever Wilma had. So I want to do 3 times this. But the problem is that there's 2 things there. Now, you can either do it 3 times that and 3 times that, or you can write it as a bracket. Okay? If you wanted to expand the bracket out, you could do as well. So your answer could either be written like that. It could be written as 3 brackets B minus 5, which is technically right. We shouldn't really put that time sign there. Or we could do 3 lots of B, which is 3B, and 3 lots of minus 5, which is minus 15. So any of those 3 things is the correct answer there. Okay? Right, part B. Shay has written this statement in his maths homework. 5x plus 3y equals 8xy. Is Shay correct? Yes or no? Well, what you have to think about here is when we group things together, can I group x's and y's when I add them together in this way? We can see where his answers come from. 5 add 3 is 8, x add y is xy. Well, no one would argue with the 5 add the 3 being 8, would they? But can I group together that term with that term? What type of term is that? That is an x term. What type of term is that? That is a y term. So can I group them together like that? No. Explain how I decide. Well, they're not like terms. Remember, like terms are where they have the same collections of letters on them. So 5x add 3x would be 8x. 5y add 3y would be 8y, but I cannot group x's and y's together like that. The only time that we group them together like that is when we times them. Remember, the xy means that you've done x times y, not x add y. Okay? And then part C, find the value of 15x when x is minus 23. Well, this means 15 times x. So I'm going to do 15 times minus 23. You can write it like that, or I prefer to put things in brackets when I'm subbing them in. Okay, so like that. So again, don't leave this to chance at all. 5 times minus 23, like that, minus 115. Okay, just to show you, that's exactly the same as doing 5 times minus 23 minus 115. Okay, whichever way you want to do it. So let's have a little look at the mark scheme for this question then. There we go. So question 7, we're down here. Right, B1, independent mark, B minus 5. That's got to be right. Right. B1, 3b minus 5 or 3b minus 15. Okay. And notice there it says follow through there, b minus 5. So whatever they wrote for that one, as long as you see the times in it by 3 here. So I'd be getting another b1 there. Okay. Right, 7b. Okay. indicates no and explains that you can only add like terms or equivalents, or mention like terms, that these things aren't like terms. Okay. And notice there as well, you wouldn't, like terms is the proper mathematical language for it, but they would allow you to say you can't add different letters together. Okay. So we've got that one, which is an explanation mark. And then the final one, I put that one wrong. What have I done there? I've written down what I should do, but I've got 15 times minus 23. What did I do? 15 times minus 23. That's weird. Should be minus 345. Did I do 5 times minus 23? I did, didn't I? Okay. But yeah, there we go. So that one should have been 15 times minus 23 to get minus 345. Apologies if that was caused any confusion there. Okay. So B1 again, because the calculator's doing all the work for you, so you've got the answer to that one.